Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be showing you how to use my latest and first Minecraft map. And it's just going to show you how to use this basic palette right here. So you start off with the palette, with a palette and a few other controls over at the top that's not actually a part of the palette. It's more of like, I'll explain it later. But essentially, now, I accidentally broke the sign for this thing, but I guess you'll guys find out when it comes up. But first things first, we're gonna be focusing on the background color right now. So this is to just choose your black background. You guys see this white canvas? I took this thing a few times, so that's why it's a little messed up. So there's this white canvas. It's a blank canvas. But say you want to change this color white to, say orange, yeah. It's going to change that background to orange. It's going to change the entire thing. The entire thing. Alright. So yeah, you got in the entire rainbow as your background color. I made an entire palette for you guys. Now, keep in mind, you're stuck to concrete colors. If you want to implement your own, you're going to have to know how this game runs, and I'm just not going to make that video. Oh, but it is possible to implement your own stuff. Like, say you want to make wood, you just got to make your own stencils somewhere. I'm not sure where you're going to put that, but still. You're going to have to know how this map works. Because trust me, I've used quite a bit of ways to make this map. And learned quite a bit of new things to make this map. But, alright. Next, we're going to worry about this next palette. For this stencil right here. And it's not this entire thing. It's just the emoji in the center. So you can obviously just go without it, which is why if you all of a sudden choose one, and then you're all of a sudden like, I think I can go without it, you choose blank. You choose the blank button, and then it just straight up deletes it. Anyway. So yeah, you can go, it's the same thing for the background color. You got the entire, concrete rainbow. I'm not going to implement wool unless you guys really want that. So yeah. Next, we've got this stencil. It's the Mojang symbol. Mojang, please sponsor me. Just kidding, I'm not old enough. Anyway. Same sort of thing going with it. Nothing to explain other than the fact that, well, this thing can only appear under the emoji. So, due to overlapping issues, I've fixed this, but at a cost. I fixed overlapping issue because at a cost, because if you want to remove it, it's gonna remove the entire thing. So yeah, it's put in layers. So this little guy's on layer 2 and this guy's on layer 1. So that means that this guy is always going to appear behind this guy if you ever go with it. So there's no way I can change that. You guys can probably change that yourselves, if you know how this map works. Once again, so yeah, same thing going on, except this can only appear behind this. Alright, so next we got corner tags. Now, for corner tags, I would like to remind you that so far one person has commented, but the other 35 squares, it has a chance to have your idea in it. So yeah, these are just tags that go in the corner. I'm surprised no one has commented a trademark symbol. I'm not going to put that in because it wouldn't be inside of the comments. But you guys get the idea. The more and more you guys comment, the more and more of these guys are, the more and more of these that are going to be available. Anyway, the same thing, blank symbol, except the thing with this thing is that it only comes in that symbol, no other colors and stuff like that. If you guys want to comment a neon skeleton, then I'll make it. I'll make it. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, next we've got the most important part of it. It's not a palette, it's a save file system. Now, this might be something that I would have started off with, because it's at the start of every single game, but, well, you would need to know how this works before you'd know how this works. So it's kind of at the end of it, because you need to do a painting before you do this. But this is the save paintings, and then you're going to do it in a certain file. So let's say I want to save this painting in file number 1. Alright? So it saves a painting in file number 1, and then I mess around with this thing. Let's say, yeah, I'm going to just do blank for all this, and it's like, oh, I'm going to mess around with the colors, see what I can do, and then you're all of a sudden like, I want to see if I can improve my first file. Now, some people may... I accidentally did this once, and this is going to delete your painting if you accidentally do this. So, keep in mind, this is to these signs are in the save section. It's saving what's on here. So if you accidentally press this, forgetting that it's to save it and not load it, then it's gonna save this palette and put it in there. So, and it's also gonna overwrite it. I'm working on the overwrite system to make sure that there's a lot less accidentals. But yeah. But to load your file, you have to go to this section. Load file number 1, and then you can load that up, and it's gonna load it up for you. So it's the same as normal, and it saves this in these 5. So I can add as much as I want, but for now, you guys got 5 to conserve space, because, well, all of these stencils and stuff like this have to be in view, in my render distance, or your render distance, for these things to work. So yeah, you have to have a pretty freaking high render distance. So if I go into video settings, I'm at 12 chunks. The average render distance, if you gotta update it to like something like 20, if y'all really want to see more of this game. And as you can see, it takes quite a while to load. You're gonna need above average PC. And me personally, I don't think that's something that all of us are gonna want to do. Just have a top of the line PC just lying around. That's not something that we're gonna be able to afford, stuff like that. So we're sticking with 12 chunks of render distance. So yeah, hopefully y'all are good with that. Alright. So that is all you guys need to know about the palette. But here's the thing, if you guys want to add your own, that may be a feature inside of the, like, add your own corner marks and your own stencils, specifically. I know you guys can already add your own paintings by just going up to the thing and editing what you have on there. Like, say, I don't want the whiskers for the dude in the middle. Like, I can just go up there and straight up remove those. Like, yeah, that's possible, and that's also why I've added the save system. But when it comes to making your own stencils and corner tags, I'm gonna implement that into the future. Hopefully, if I have the time, because I'm doing school right now. So yeah, that's how you use this current palette. Currently it's September 25th, and I'm planning on updating this so that you can do that very soon. So hopefully you found... Oh crap. I've almost forgot to mention this little secret dude right over here. So this guy, you guys have been waiting to the end. I accidentally broke the sign for this, so you guys never found out what it is. And it's where you go to see what you can do with this maps. It's just an area, like a building area, to just do something with your maps. I don't know, put maps across the entire thing. I don't know, but either way, you got a place to use these maps if you want to use them, like impossible mazes. Um, uh, uh, yeah, that sounds about it. But y'all get the idea, hopefully. And there's also a clear area, so you can clear. There's no save file for this area because who needs it? Um, unless you're planning on building big builds, and if that's the case, just open yourself in a creative world. There's also go back to the lobby. I should have put go back to palette, but I don't care. But so yeah, that is all you guys need to know about this palette and that gray square over there. Um, I hope you guys had a I hope you guys learned a lot here because it's kind of required for this Minecraft map. I'm Lieber Wilcox, and I will see you next time.